Hi, I'm Mindy Wilson, and I'm here to talk to you about the Virtual International Internship with GE Virtuoso. This program is being offered to you by the Center for Global Citizenship and the Center for Career and Professional Development for this spring, 2022. I am the Associate Director for the Center for Career and Professional Development and am in charge of internships here at Center. So today we're going to discuss the virtual international internships, how the GE Virtuoso program works, Center College's requirements for this internship program, and the dates and deadlines. So let's start out by talking about benefits of an internship, or this internship in particular. So before we talk about the details, why should you do this internship? So first of all, it can help you build skills outside the classroom. Because this is an international internship, even though it is virtual, it will help you build global fluency and cultural fluency. It can help you bridge the student and professional experiences. It can have an impact on your resume and career path. You can gain valuable experience in a remote work environment. And now more than ever, that is really important to be able to show that you can work both remotely and in person. You can test drive a career, and you will get academic credit. So it will count as one of your courses and will go on your transcript. So this program includes several things that GE Virtuoso offers. You will have an interactive personal web portal that's adapted to your virtual internship preparation. And basically, this is a dashboard for you that's personalized to your internship and can help you work through your internship. You'll have a dedicated GE Virtuoso program advisor for one-on-one guidance. So GE Virtuoso will help you work on the documents you'll need to apply for the internships, help you connect to the positions you think are good matches for you, and guide you through the whole program. We'll help you with this a little bit, but they will have somebody dedicated to help you with this. You'll be able to do the Clifton Strengths Assessment, resume and cover letter, have access to resume and cover letter support, and interview prep. The strengths assessment is a really great tool to help you kind of pinpoint some areas that you're really strong in and help you talk about those with future employers and grad schools. You'll have a guaranteed virtual internship placement with an international employer. This is something that is guaranteed once you're accepted to the program, and they will find that placement for you. And you'll have access to Virtuoso's Journey, which is an intercultural and career readiness program. We'll talk a little bit more about that down the road. So career field areas. GE Virtuoso has some really strong connections in certain areas for virtual internships, and then some are a little bit more difficult to find. Though if you see yourself in the difficult fields, please don't count yourself out yet. I encourage you to turn in a Center College application. And if I see that you're interested in one of those fields, then we can reach out to GE Virtuoso to see what the opportunities might be before self-selecting out. So the top career field areas for virtual internships for them are in advertising, marketing, and PR, business, NGOs and charity work, government and politics, finance and economics, communications, and fashion and business. So some difficult fields can include psychology and social sciences, science, legal work, information technology and computers, agriculture and ecology, human resources, graphic design, environmental work, and journalism. There are some other areas that there might be opportunities in web design, sports administration, and hospitality, travel, and tourism. Potential locations include some really fabulous spaces. Barcelona, Berlin, the Caribbean, Dublin, Edinburgh, Florence, Galway, London, Madrid, Milan, Paris, Rome, San Jose, Sydney, and Uganda. So these are some really great places, but GE GE Virtuoso cannot guarantee placement in a particular city. But if there is a location of interest, you might mention that you're interested in that because they might be able to find a good match for you in a state, in a location that you're really interested in. My recommendation is that you be flexible as you can be. You might really want an internship based in Paris, but there might be better career matches in other cities for your particular career field. In addition, as you notice, most of these are in places where English is not the first language, but language is not a barrier to you doing an internship in any of these places. Most of the internships are in English, so that should be fine. But there are a handful of placements where language ability in the host language is required. But that won't be offered to you unless you speak that language. And if you do speak a language and want to use it in the internship, you'll want to mention this when you speak to your program advisor. So how does GE Virtuoso place students? They place students based on skills, experience, and career field interests. When you're talking to them and completing an application, what we recommend that you do is be as specific as possible with examples related to those skills. So instead of just saying, I'm good on social media, what does that mean? Does it mean you're a good photographer? Does it mean that you have run social media accounts for your sorority or for a club? What social media accounts did you run? And which ones are you familiar with? So you can kind of flesh that out a little bit more so that they can find a better placement for you and a better match for you. Some fields may require extra documentation besides your resume and cover letter, and that might include a portfolio or writing sample or other sorts of document. GE Virtuoso will let you know if they need some of that and will help you walk through getting that together. Some fields are more difficult to place than others. So engineering, law, film, architecture, finance can be sometimes. But if you're interested in these fields, what I recommend is thinking about career adjacent fields and being flexible when you're thinking about that. So if you're interested in law, and legal internships, international legal internships are very, very difficult to find because of laws related to non-lawyers working in those fields. Maybe government could be a good fit. Or if they're having a hard time finding a space in finance for you, then maybe business is a good fit. So thinking about those fields that work well with what you're looking for and can be translated pretty easily into a future career. And one little caveat is that you cannot request a specific firm or organization. They use their connections and will place where they think is the best fit for you. So we are going to talk about the internship placement process. It has several steps and it goes pretty quickly, but it is really important to stick to this process and this timeline. So what you'll want to do is complete Center College's application by November 22nd. I'll share that link with you at the end of this presentation, and it will be in the description of the YouTube video. Complete that by November 22nd, even if you're just still considering this. We need to make pretty quick decisions. We have 10 slots to be able to offer to students, and so we will make decisions based on those applications about who we'll invite to move on in the process. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me or Karen Ryan in the CGC to talk about that. But if you're on the fence, I'd recommend just putting in a center application. That does not commit you to anything at this point. Then you'll receive notification of your acceptance by Center College to join the program. And you'll complete the GE Virtuoso application by December 3rd. That application looks much like the application that Center had you complete. Please keep the email that you receive once you complete Center's application with the answers to those questions, because you might be able to use that in GE Virtuoso's application. There is no acceptance by GE Virtuoso. We will give them the list of students that we are accepting, and they will use those applications to help place you. You'll work on your resume with a career counselor at Center or a peer educator. Please have those reviewed before submitting them to GE Virtuoso. You'll receive counseling and feedback from GE Virtuoso but we'd like for you to be as prepared as possible when you're going in. Your application will be accepted at GE Virtuoso by around December 13th. When they accept you, that means that you are part of the program, definitely. And then you'll start one-on-one conversations with your GE Virtuoso program advisor and submit your resume, cover letter, and anything else that you need. And then you'll start interviewing with companies and get the internship. GE Virtuoso reports that they have about a 90% success rate on the first interview. And if that one doesn't work out for you, if you're in that 10% where that doesn't work, then they will work with you on other interviews and internships. So Center College also has some requirements for this program for you to be involved. We will require you to register for INT 400, which is the internship course for a 3-credit internship. You will complete an internship learning agreement. And as you may know, the ILAs are due on December 3rd for most students. For this program, there will be an extended timeline, and that will be, you'll need to turn your ILA in after you find out where your internship is. I will be in touch with GE Virtuoso and with you to know when that is, and we'll work on that together. That will be due, though, before the start of the spring term. You will need to be able to find 15 hours to do work for each week of your internship during the spring. Some may be down as low as 10 hours, but usually these internships are 10 to 15 hours a week. So make sure that you have room in your schedule to be able to do this work. The good thing is that because this is a virtual internship and these are international locations, often the time change allows for work outside of normal American work hours. And because a lot of the projects and work is, a lot of the work is project-based, you won't necessarily need to be in person or on Zoom or something with your supervisor all the time. And so you'll be able to do this at other times of the day. There will be a variety of smaller assignments assigned by center, assessments, evaluations, the internship showcase presentation, etc. Usually this only takes a few hours total throughout the semester. And you'll get more information about that at your pre-internship meeting before your internship starts. You will need to find a Center College faculty member to act as your faculty mentor. That person will assign your academic readings and written assignments. We recommend that you find a faculty mentor who is familiar with your career field or with what you'd like to learn from the internship. If you're uncertain about who to ask, I am more than happy to help you. Just reach out to me. And then finally, Virtuoso's Journey. This is the online portal, learning portal for you. There are some required, some of the modules we require of you and some are optional. So we do require you to participate in their orientation, their check-ins, online learning about teleworking and workplace cultures. And then there will be some optional webinars and cultural events that you'll have. Dates and deadlines. As I mentioned, the Center College application deadline is November 22nd. Your internship dates will be February 7th through April 29th. Your last day to withdraw without penalty is January 4th. Please note that the CGC is paying $1,800 per student to participate in this program. And this program, GE Virtuoso, does charge Center College and does not refund after a certain date. So if you withdraw from this program after being registered on January 4th, you will have a fee of $250 added to your student account to help offset the cost of the college and your withdrawal. Please note that we really want you to think about this before accepting this program, that this is the right fit for you and that it will work for you. Finally, how to apply. As I said, the application link will be in the YouTube description below. But please complete the Center College application at this link by November 22nd. If you have any questions during any of this process, feel free to reach out to Mindy Wilson, that's me, or Karen Ryan in the CGC, and we're more than happy to help you. Thank you.